All right. Let's see if I can get this done in a reasonable amount of time. Hello, everybody. Welcome back in my minimal lighting here in the car. So, Devils lose 4-2 tonight to the Toronto Maple Leafs. Welcome back to the post-game recaps. It's been a hot minute. My name is Trevor, as always, and tonight I will be going over the disappointing home opener for the Devils tonight. And if you watched my pregame report earlier today, the Devils failed to check off all three things I had on my list. So, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. So, great building. I could say that. The fans were hot. It was an electric building. They were fired up, tried to give the team everything they can, and unfortunately it failed. So we can leave it at that. Toronto just came out firing tonight after losing 1-0 last night in Montreal. They came out with energy, ferocity. Devils looked flat. You could tell which team played last night and which team has had some rest for the past week or so. So there was that. Let's see what else here. So Leafs go up 1-2, 3-0 in the first period, and it sucked. I'll admit it. It sucked. You know, you go 2-0 overseas, come home, the building's there for you, and they just failed. And Toronto came out pissed off from losing last night in Montreal, and it showed. So I'm not going to. I mean, obviously there were some bads tonight, but I'm not gonna freak out and overreact. One, it's the third game of the season, so I gotta leave it at that. You know, we're just getting started here, and you know we're missing two overall guys, Luke and Pesce. And it's showing with the Casey and Nemec pairing on the back end. Two young guys like that, it's going to get ripped up. So it's tough. So we got to hope at least one of them can come back soon. And it's going to be looking like Pesce, hopefully, or Luke, you know. So hopefully in the next week or so here, we can get at least Pesce back in the lineup. What else? I mean, they got their fair share of chances. I'll give them that. It wasn't like Toronto was just outplaying them the whole time. They got some good looks. The power play at least tried. You know, it's 1 for 6 on the power play isn't going to cut it any night of the week. That's for a fact. But they were getting some good looks. So I'm appreciative of that. It's not just pass, and then, you know, try to get one on net. No, they got some decent looks, so I can't complain. It just sucks, though. I think they could have won this game. Markstrom is going to want a couple of those goals back. He did not look his sharpest tonight. I think if it was maybe if Toronto maybe even got 2 of those goals, you have a chance. The Bratt goal was great on the power play. And then the Timo goal, again, both goals coming right as the period came to an end, so they tried to shift it back their way. It's just, when you go down in a hole that much, it's tough to come back out for any team, and it unfortunately showed. So, tough loss tonight. I'll say that, but I'm not gonna. It's nothing to go to bed crying tonight over. You come back. Now the team goes to Washington on Saturday for their home opener. So, you're gonna be in a building there, just like Toronto was tonight. So. We'll see what happens with that and just try to right the ship. So, next home game will be this Monday, an afternoon matinee on a Monday, a rare one at that, because Monday is Columbus Day here in the United States. So, some afternoon games, and the Devils are one of them, where we welcome the Utah Hockey Club into town. And hey, Utah's off to a good start. They won in overtime tonight, and is coming back home on the train in Long Island tonight. So, good for the Utah guys. Excited to see them on Monday, so that will be then. But that is going to wrap this one up for tonight. And, you know, it's getting back in the grind of these things. Here we go, long season. So hopefully better things to come. Don't go crying yourself to sleep tonight. You faced a team coming off angry and pissed, and the Devils had, it looked early on, you could tell who was the more fresher team in the sense of a more recent hockey. So, as I said in the season preview video, I'm going to say this. Devils just have to play .500 hockey through the month of October. Just stay competitive, all right? That's what we want. So, hopefully they can do that. And their next shot will be Saturday in Washington. Next home game, Monday against Utah. So, we'll see what happens with that. But that's going to do it for this one. Got a lot of gifts tonight. A lot of gifts. In this little baggie here. First game back. I even got a signed stick in the back too, which is awesome. And just happy to be back. And hopefully we can have a good season this year. So, again, thank you all for watching. Of course, my name is Trevor, and I will see you for the next one.